Hey everybody, I wanted to do a quick video for you today. Um, I noticed this on some conspiracy channels, so I kind of wanted to break it down a little bit. I'm sure a lot of you have seen the SpaceX explosion that happened just a few days ago. It's been all over the place. So, in case you haven't seen it, let me show you here real quick. Pretty devastating and very costly explosion. Now, there is something that I saw this before in a couple different places. It was on TV and everything, but there's something that I didn't notice that I wanted to see if you catch. Now look right up in this area right here as the explosion happens. Now this is something that if you blink, you will miss it. Let me play one more time here real quick. And see, and literally I just blinked so I didn't see it. So what I did was I brought everything in here and broke all the frames down individually, and I'm just going to click through them. Now you see a little anomaly flying right here, and as we go forward one frame at a time, you can see it. Something goes by so fast that you have to go frame by frame to even see what it is, because it goes probably a few hundredths of a second across the screen. So a lot of people are saying that there was a UFO, and by the base definition of a UFO, that's exactly what it was, an unidentified flying object. A lot of people they hear UFO and they think alien, but it is by definition a UFO. So, but I wanted to break this down a little bit to see if we could figure out what it is. Now, keep in mind when you're seeing something like this, especially when you have a fixed camera looking directly forward, there is no depth no sense of depth. So our eyes assume that it's going right over the rocket, but that it could be very much in the foreground. It could be a bug flying by, or it could be even further away. So it could be actually much larger than what it appears. We really don't know. So what I did was I took that frame right here and I wanted to enlarge it so I could really see the object here. Now, according to the SpaceX website, this part here is 5.2 meters in diameter. So I wanted to see if we can maybe get some sort of measurement of how big this object is. So I made this the same width, roughly. It's not going to be an exact measurement, sure. But if you take that here, it is just over a meter and a half. So let's say 5 or 6 feet in diameter. Not a huge object at all, but keep in mind, we assume that it's flying right over the top of the rocket because that's the way it looks. But it could be much further behind. If it's several hundred feet behind the rocket, obviously the object would be much larger. So, but if it is flying a lot closer, it could be, like I said, an insect. I don't know of any insects that fly that fast. Now that you know where it is and what to look for, I'll go back a couple frames here, just to give you an idea. We're going to bring the video back up, and we're going to play it again, just so you can see how fast this thing moves, whatever this is. Literally, it goes by. You have to keep your eyes open to see it. So I wanted to break that down for you a little bit. Really, really interesting stuff. What it is, I have no idea. I'm not making any guesses at this point. So we'll see if anything comes up with it. Keep your eyes open, and we'll see what if anything else comes out of this.